And we on time. We on time.
Finally.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Finally, it happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide
Who's the
it.
artist, Victor? Who's the artist?
Shot it.
Finally.
No, CC Peniston.
Same thing.
Same thing. All right, guys, let's get started.
Buy the tickets. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Welcome
Welcome.
to Tangy Tea of Life.
Somebody scared of needles on this show. That's the problem. Somebody's scared of damn needles. That's the problem.
As many, I think I had more vaccines on this show than both of y'all probably put together.
Maybe because I had the chicken pox, measles, German measles, and the mumps.
And I had JEV, HPV, all that just to go to Japan.
Well, I've been to Africa, so I had to get shots for that, for malaria and all that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, welcome to Tangy Tea of Life, everybody. I am your host, Veronica, back with you on this Thursday.
Obama's
Going
a little
on,
low.
Veronica?
Obama, Lolo.
Yeah, your Obama's a little low.
All right, let me turn it
It
up a little.
sound like a firecracker.
Oh, that was not the firecracker. I have my boy, Mr. Unvaccinated, with us tonight. Oh my gosh, what's in the glass? Don't even start that.
It ain't up for juice tonight.
Okay, a little cranberry juice.
Yeah, to get rid of my
Infection.
infection.
You so stupid. Brother Fatine is back with us tonight, all the way from New York, WBLS, the radio station. What's up, Fatine? We miss you, my brother.
I miss you all as well. Great to be missed. And Mr. Unvaccinated, don't you notice something different about our host tonight?
I'm gonna tell you something. She looks very, very posh.
Ooh.
I had to throw a little word out there.
Thank you so much.
So she got rid of the braids, but she comes back with a new look.
I'm back. This is my signature look. I'm back. So glad to have my braids out, but I can't talk to y'all. You know, like.
Well, I can't comment on nobody in the section, so
I'm waiting for.
Wait a minute, wait, Veronica. What the hell? The last time I was on here, brother got put in Facebook jail, got out, and wind up going back in. What the heck's going on with you?
I don't know.
Well, I told somebody.
I think he's running from somebody.
I told somebody.
Moderna or Pfizer.
Yeah, somebody's got some feedback. But I told somebody that there was a bald-headed HOE or garden tool, and that the value of their vagina was less than a bum's, something like that, and they got me for bullying. So,
hey, listen, you love to stay in jail.
Well, if I do it again, I'm in there for 30, so I got to chill for a minute.
You better.
Yeah.
Well, guys, welcome to Tangy Tea of Life. This is where we talk about any and everything. So glad to be back with you guys. Hello, TT, Jason, Kimberly, Tori, Miss Sadie, Stevenson. Yep, I see you guys. Tasha, what's going on, everyone?
What's up?
Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. Back with some tea tonight, and I must say that the tea is hot tonight.
It can't be hotter than what's going on at 8:20. But go ahead.
You know what? What you not gonna do? We already know the Cowboys gonna win, so leave it alone.
Yeah,
okay?
right.
Leave it alone. Let me get up. I deserve a bomb.
Yeah, that's the way a bomb's supposed to sound.
I'm just saying.
But they are going against the champions, the defending champions, correct, Mr. Unvaccinated?
Yes, they are.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Unvaccinated. Well, let's get started. Hopefully, our girl Deanna is watching because she's supposed to be joining in a little bit. But we're going to go ahead and get started with the email letter. Mm-hmm. So it says, swinging, and y'all guys may want to take some notes with this one. Mm-hmm. Swinging for the fence. Swinging for the
wait, I got my championship. I got my championship.
I ain't got a pen in here, but go ahead.
Yeah, I got a pen in my head.
Come on, Tori. You already know. I have 2 teams, okay? But I was raised on a Cowboys, so that's why I'm a Cowboys fan.
You know, Tori's team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. Black and gold.
Right.
Black and gold.
Y'all ready? All right. Here we go. Swinging. And guys out there, let me know if y'all hear some feedback. Or, my mic. I may have to get a new mic. Like my mic been going in and out. I noticed that when I record other things, commercials and stuff, like I can hear my mic.
You got to change the setting if you got a setting on it.
Yeah, I already did that, but yeah, I'll get back into that.
I only hear it when the team start talking.
Yeah.
No,
the feedback.
I hear it now too. So
yeah, I heard it yeah.
All right. So let's get started. Okay, it says, Dear Tangy T, my wife and I met 15 years ago while doing several tours in the U.S. Navy. We are both 39 years old and we will be retiring soon because she is now 4 months pregnant. When we met, you know what? When we met, we were swingers and really enjoyed ourselves. We often had threesomes or group sex, and it really took our marriage to a fun, exotic level. It then came to a point to where we had to calm down with the swinging because we met a couple that we both really liked and started catching feelings for them. So we decided to give it a break and would only do it again if we both agreed. I asked my wife, was she still swinging behind my back? And she said no, but I know that's a lie because after we had our second child, I decided to get a vasectomy while I was stationed in Great Lakes, Illinois for 2 years, and she was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia. Yes, you guessed it. I kept the vasectomy a secret and never told her about it. I'm going to let Deanna in right quick. And never told her about it. Tag, I missed my space. I missed my spot. You guessed it. Wait. You guessed it. I kept the vasectomy a secret and never told her about it. She's about to have a child from another man, and it upsets me that she lied to me. I know the consequences and risks of swinging, but never in a million years did I think she would do this to me. Should I come clean and tell her that I'm fixed, or should I just let her have this child and treat the child as my own and take the way I feel to my grave? Sincerely, without her, there is no me, but I'm just hurt and very confused. I must say that
there's some shit here.
Woo!
This is a good one, boy.
Listen, when I read this letter, I was like, what in the HELL is going on here? First of all, they both are wrong. One, he's definitely wrong for keeping that secret from her. I feel like she shouldn't have been stepping out because now she's gonna be looking dumb as hell. If he brings it to her, This is just messy all the way around. See, that's why you have to be careful how you start out things in a relationship, because it definitely can backfire on you, especially when you're talking about bringing other people into your relationship, having threesomes and swinging and all that stuff. Whatever, to each his own. If you love it, I love it. But you have to be careful, because once you start catching feelings and then things start going left, your wife evidently got involved with someone, that, not saying that it had to come from swinging, but he's thinking that she was still doing it behind his back. So evidently she caught feelings for someone, and here she's now 4 months pregnant. And the thing is, you're a man at home and you're not wearing any kind of protection. That is so crazy to me. I'm gonna turn it over to my co-host, Mr. Unvaccinated, to see what.
And I appreciate that. First of all, I found this old note that I had. I just should have put that up there. But I don't understand. I don't know anything about the swinger lifestyle. I think it's crazy for them to be having a baby at 39. But you know, that's neither here nor there. But the thing about it is that once you have sex with someone, whether you have it protected or not, you accept everything that comes along with it. And I've said that before. So whether you knew about her indiscretions or not, if you know the possibility of her getting pregnant by somebody else, it may happen whether y'all use protection or not with somebody else. So I don't understand what's the big deal. You know, they said that they had a couple that they liked or something like that, so they stopped. So I assume that they was dealing with that couple. But when you live that, I guess when you live that lifestyle, then bro, what's the big deal if that's what y'all do? If she pregnant, that's just a side effect of having sex. So, you know, I'm gonna let y'all talk about it.
Hello, Deanna. First of all, welcome, my sis. Welcome back to the show.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Sister
So glad to have you back with us.
I missed the first part.
So you want me to go? So
Oh.
let me jump in. Let me jump in then. And then so on the swinging thing, I knew a guy that was a swinger, him and his lady. And if you follow this letter, there's a lot of assumptions that we'll do here. But when they were swinging, they didn't seem to have a problem with pregnancy. I'm assuming that they used protection. Then they met a couple that they caught feelings for, and then they pulled back. Then she got pregnant by him, and they had a baby, correct?
I don't think she knows who they pregnant by.
Yeah, no. Remember, she didn't get pregnant swinging.
Oh.
She got pregnant after. She got pregnant because remember, he went stationed one place, she was another place, and then he had a vasectomy. The problem is that they both are standing on shaky grounds. And the reason why, because they both are lying. He didn't tell her that he had a vasectomy, and she went out there and had, I hate to say unprotected sex. Maybe she did have protected and the condom broke. I don't know that part. He didn't go into all that, this, that, and the other. You living this type of lifestyle, but if you both agree that we're swinging, then you both agree that we stop swinging, then you're supposed to be standing on those grounds. You supposed to know what's going on. So he lied. So he lied about the vasectomy. He didn't tell her that. Now she's pregnant. So the answer to the question that he put out, what should he do? He asked the question, should he come clean and say he had a vasectomy, or should he just don't say anything and just go on and treat this child like his child? Bro, tell her about the vasectomy and then tell her how you really feel about this child. If you want to stand up and be a father to this child, what happens if she says, you know what? I know who the father of this child is, and I have to let that person know. Then what you gonna do? So y'all got to have a sit down and y'all got to have a conversation.
Based on what I heard, I can't really comment, but I guess the question that I have is, are there rules to this swinging stuff? A lot of people go into stuff kind of we're gonna try it or whatever, but do they establish rules like you must use protection, or we can only do it with these people, or we can only do it when we're both together? So
that's usually what swinging happens. It's
yeah,
usually,
I would think so.
Yeah, usually when they use the word swingers, it's usually a couple thing. It's usually a couple thing. Yeah, it's usually not him going out getting with the woman and then she going out getting with the man. It's usually a couple thing. They get together, they know each other, they all people involved know one another, and they agree to do that. That's what swinging is.
I guess you run the risk of two people outside of the quad liking each other and continuing to actually engage among each other. I don't know. I don't understand that lifestyle. So I
wanted to comment on something Fatim said. He said that, not to come at you, but you said the relationship is built on shaky ground. But I don't think
I didn't say the relationship. I said they both are standing on shaky ground due to the lie that they're living. He had a vasectomy, didn't tell her, and now she's pregnant. And he asked her, "Were you still swinging?" She said no, but she's pregnant. And I just looked up the stats, and it's 1 out of 1,000 or 2 out of 1,000. So it's a very small percentage of a person becoming pregnant by somebody with a vasectomy.
But the opposite. But it can't happen.
It can happen. A small percentage, but it can happen. Yes, it can.
So it ain't his baby.
You don't see and he's gay. Let's just.
I haven't used that in a while, sir.
So
I mean, it's highly likely that he's not, but I guess the child is highly likely, but I guess until somebody get tested, then we won't know, because it might be a small percentage, but it happens.
So if he was trusted, so if they have the whole swinger lifestyle and he trusts this woman, why don't you trust her now? Even though you had the vasectomy and I'm pretty sure the doctor told him that, hey, there is a chance that you could have a baby. Why do you think that she is going against you now if you trusted her through this whole swinger lifestyle? If you didn't doubt her through this whole swinger lifestyle, then bro, that's your baby.
You know why Victor unvaccinated? I'm just trying to respect you. The reason why, what caught me off the beginning that he didn't trust her, because he didn't tell her about the vasectomy. And what made him go out there and get this vasectomy? What made him do this?
Because he's
and
cheating.
They don't tell. There you go. So that's why I said they both are standing on shaky grounds.
So I can't say someone's cheating, but
he's
you
not
can.
gay. But
I didn't say gay. You said gay. I said cheating.
I mean, you was going to eventually.
No, I was not.
But yeah, he's cheating like hell.
I mean, we can assume that, but we don't know that. The question is, he went out and got this vasectomy.
For what?
Wait. They had they already had a child, one. So they had that one child. So I don't know if they were going to continue this vasectomy. Victor could be in the right ballpark. I'm not going to debate him on that one because we don't know. I say 50%. Victor's right. 50%. Somebody said he's not cheating. But the bottom line is, you went out there and had this vasectomy. Why didn't you tell her? Because you know why? If you're a couple, what if she wanted another child? Did they discuss this? And that's why.
That's the thing. I think maybe he didn't want any more children. So he went out there and did his thing without talking to her first, that's disrespectful. I mean, y'all married. You definitely should have had that conversation.
Well, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So I would think it's only natural when you introduce other people into the bedroom that you would kind of wonder if maybe he likes her or what he did a little bit more, or like those types of questions. Do you like what the other person did a little bit more, even if you never voiced those things? So it could be also in the back of his mind, he's wondering, not necessarily has proof that she's cheated, but he's wondering, could be she responded to something a little bit differently that the guy did. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, when you open up the bedroom to other people, you open it up for a whole lot of things, all these thoughts, all of these possibilities,
a whole lot of mess.
Yeah.
Well, it's just sex. Why we need to stop? It's just sex.
It's just sex until you catch feelings.
But how do you catch feelings with somebody you just having sex with? I don't understand how that is even possible.
Because it's not always just that. Like it's
You
not
may
just
say it's gonna be that.
Yeah, it's just a lot of other things there.
Yeah.
Let me say this. So if I'm with this person over here and we go into this swinger club and we having sex, I'm not talking to you. I don't care what your favorite color is or what kind of car you drive or where you work. We doing the do and we going about our business. Like, how can I fall in love?
They
Well-
just said that they got involved with a couple who they really
Liked and they caught feelings. That can happen.
Exactly.
That happens.
I don't. Maybe that's just me. I don't see how you could just have sex with somebody and catch feelings. It's to me, it's more to it than that.
But the feelings typically come not from the act, but comes from the other stuff like the spending the time and
Mhm.
going out. So it's not that you
The
caught
touch,
the
the
feelings,
conversation.
right? You caught the feelings from the act.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
why was we? But
But
I
Vic
don't wanna
saying
go-
if they're swinging, they shouldn't be doing all that. They
yeah,
should
you
just
shouldn't
be,
even be doing all that talking.
and
What
that's
you talking
it.
for?
But
Why-
swinging, but
But
Victor,
they like the people,
yeah,
so
but
they
yeah,
have to do something.
swinging is just not just we meet a couple and we drop our clothes. Swinging is you come over, you got entertain, this, that, and the other, and then go to the bedroom. It's not just open the door, head to the bedroom. That's not swinging. You already said you didn't know much about swinging anyway. That's not the swinging. That's not the swinging lifestyle, bro.
Go ahead and slip up and say something.
I ain't gonna slip up and say nothing. I told you I knew a boy that did swing. And this is something that has been talked about back in the day. I've known people who've done this.
I mean, I
thing.
don't know. So I'm
My
We
friend
need to-
parents have done this.
I mean, and
My
watching it on
parents have done this when we were younger.
your what?
My friends' parents have done this.
So
They've done other things within that swinging thing where it cross. I mean, again, some people swing where it's male, female, female, male, and sometimes it swings where they go even farther.
Look, and see, I like what Sly says. He got a vasectomy because he is stepping out and didn't want to risk of getting someone else pregnant. I mean,
That's what
I
Victor
like
said.
that, but I don't understand how are y'all swingers and y'all not protecting yourselves?
Yeah.
There you go.
Who is buying condoms? I'm still trying to find that person who's buying them things. Y'all know anybody who's buying them?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say.
See, ladies, we
You already see. I'm not even protecting myself against the damn virus. Damn any other virus.
we have to step up and protect ourselves, ladies.
So
We
there,
have to purchase the condoms.
there is opportunity though, based on what Fatim said, for them to build that relationship to catch feelings, right?
Exactly, of course. That's what the swinging atmosphere is about.
I
It's
mean-
about building some. You got to realize some is done in the home, some is done in places. It's just a whole different type of lifestyle that some people choose to live that lifestyle, and how they choose to do it is up to that couple and the couples that they meet.
Well, I mean, when you watch it on television, you see like movies and stuff, and they show, scenes with swingers and all that. They are like sitting around getting to know each other and, sipping on a little something, laughing, joking. I mean, I can see, from what I see on television that it could be easy for someone to get caught up on, someone else.
Yeah. In the movie JoJo Dancer, that's Richard Pryor's movie where he shows his life and where he freebased and got caught on fire. But he had a young lady. He went to this party and this guy was, talking with him, and he wound up betting his woman. And when Richard Pryor walked in the room and saw his woman in there, he about to lose his mind. But that was that party. That was the atmosphere that they were dealing with. That's why I'm saying this is not something, only reason why I'm speaking of, I knew somebody back in the 80s that did this, but in the 70s, this was something that was prevalent. Even though I was a young kid, it was prevalent. I'm in New York, y'all. So a lot of this was out in the open with some people that live this kind of lifestyle.
Noah is so sick. He said, I buy Magnum condoms, but I have to tie them in a knot to make them fit. Well, at least you buying them, unlike someone else.
I ain't
Let's
buying
see.
nothing.
Tasha says, I don't think swingers wonder if one is pleasing the other better because they are with many different couples, but I do agree that they may can catch feelings
Yep,
for a
that's
couple.
That is correct. Because
Listen, if I was go ahead.
I was just gonna ask a question. You can go ahead.
If I was in a swingers club, I mean, if I had that mindset of not caring, but if me Veronica going in now how I am, I'm definitely going to be looking like, I wonder if she throwing it back more than me, or you know.
You know what you can find in that swingers club, Veronica?
What? You probably right.
So is the goal?
He in there.
Him and his friends.
Is the goal for them to just be with as many people as possible, or is it to find that one couple that they vibe with? I don't.
It's a pleasure thing. It's what Victor was saying about the sexual aspect. It's the pleasure thing, and I don't want to use the word anything goes, but you're looking for something that you may have gotten before or you're trying to get, but it's something that you're looking for. It's definitely strictly on pleasure. It's definitely pleasure. It's pleasing yourself and pleasing the other person, and that's why people involve themselves in that.
So if y'all was in a swingers club and y'all met this couple,
I'm married.
You don't have to be married. You
Good.
In a relationship, okay? And you guys,
how long?
Let's say 4 years.
Okay.
Well, and let's say that you get with a couple, you hit it off, y'all switch partners, and this girl is amazing. Like you never had anything like it. Like it was just all that. You wouldn't try to, get back with this female again? Or will it be just a one-time thing?
Is she worth? It depends on if she worth me losing my relationship over.
I just said she was like the best thing you ever had.
I mean,
the conversation was good, like the vibe was good, and the sex.
I would consider it. I mean,
Damn right. Us men, shit.
I don't want to sit here and say you're a liar because I really don't think I would, but I would consider it. But I doubt I go through with it. But I would consider it though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think long and hard on it. Okay, she had to send me some more naked pictures. But
see, I asked that question because when we spoke about feelings, you was like, "No, you can't have feelings. It's just sex." So I'm like, "How would you?"
Yeah, I answered it. I just said yes because at the end of the day, if you agree to just swing, there's you already know there's a possibility that there's going to be a man that's going to come by and rock your woman's world. She's going to get her world rocked, and the same way is on you. Well, bro.
See, and that's
the same thing. You may get your world rocked at the end of the day. The question is, how do y'all deal with that going forward? That if she gets her world rocked, does she get another opportunity? She wants to be back with that person, and the same vice versa with you. That's the kind of thing with swingers. That's why it's an open type kind of relationship within the boundaries of swinging. They usually have this conversation because everyone knows you don't know what the next person is bringing to the table. So that's part of the whole thing of swinging. So
guess.
Yeah, go ahead.
I guess I wonder, can people who are in a commitment be that emotionally unattached? Like,
it's just sex. That's all it is.
I mean, I I mean,
right? Fatim, is it just sex?
I mean, the way Victor is explaining it, it's the same. It's similar. You are stimulating something in your body, just like if you was doing a drug. You're doing a drug to stimulate something. So Victor is right. It is sex, but emotions can get involved because we are since we are creatures that are attracted to other. You know, for us that are heterosexual, we attracted to the opposite sex. That can happen because we are emotional creatures, you know. And yeah, Victor's right. If you go in there and you turn down your emotion, but even though when you turn down your emotion, that you still can get caught up because we are emotional. You got to realize when you intimate with somebody, you're exchanging energy. Energy is involved, and that's how you can get attached to someone, because somebody could throw it back on your ass, and your ass is whoa. You go home, and you driving and you daydreaming, bro.
What you shrugging your shoulders for?
No, because I'm just trying to say that's how.
Veronica.
That's Veronica. Oh, I'm sorry. Veronica feeling it, huh?
You better sit up or down somewhere.
you know, like Tori say, when soul ties, got to be careful with those soul ties.
Yeah, because that energy.
Keep sleeping with it and everybody. Tasha says supposed to be sexual fantasies without complication. Supposed to be. That's
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You need to get some swingers on here, and maybe they can give us a better understanding about what swingers
Mateen, can you call some people? See if they can jump on.
I know one.
Call them.
But no, hell no.
If you are a swinger, please give us a call.
Put the number
Put the number up there.
I'm trying to find it.
To be like,
yeah, please. Yeah. Stay anonymous. There's the number 843-481-0533. If you're a swinger out there and you would like to share your story, your experience, please call us up. We'd love to hear it.
I briefly, like very briefly, y'all understand how brief I'm talking about, right? Like, dated a girl who used to go to sex clubs, her and her husband. And I didn't
wait. You dated her before she was married. You said you dated a girl, her and her husband used to go to sex clubs.
That's what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
So I didn't get it. I never understood. This was a long time ago, man. I met in like 2014, 15, 16, somewhere up in there. And it was, to me, it felt like I was playing with my life. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But by the mess you used to say, and I'm like, man.
Yeah, but see, it's each its own, because
and you weren't wrapping it up.
Of course I was.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. That was during the wrap up stages.
Okay.
Yeah.
That stage is long gone.
Well, I ain't gonna know about long gone, but it's gone.
When
I turn 40, I ain't wrapping up nothing. I ain't wrapping no gifts. We ain't even wrapping up this show. So.
And you know, and as we discuss this here, it's things that a lot of us not haven't done or don't understand, just like dominatrix. Some people that are into that, where they whipping people and chaining people up, and you see women putting men on leashes and walking them around. We
saw that at your party,
right?
Who party was that? That was your
Veronica's party.
Oh Lord! But you know, my radio station here is in the part. If you know anything about New York City, our radio station is 2.5 blocks away from the Village, and the Village. Boy, it is wild. It's not as wild as it used to be, but it is wild. And the club, the show, I mean, the stores, the clubs, it's a more open atmosphere, and there's a lot of people that just live that kind of lifestyle.
I tell you this: when I was in Japan, we went to this club called the Stage, right? Mm-hmm. And the Stage, it was like a half moon. So let's say it was like a half moon. Just picture a half moon, and the stage rotated, right?
Oh,
like this.
Yeah.
So the alcohol was cheap in there. So you would go in there and they had girls come out and dance or whatever. But you could go on the stage and have sex with the girls for free. But you had to do it in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people would do things like that.
You went up?
But, maybe. But that's when somebody, I'll tell you this, the most craziest thing that happened that night was somebody got some candle wax poured on them. And for team, when I tell you that dude could not stay out of that place, bro, we used to have to go and get him like, come on, man. It's not even that damn serious.
Candle wax do it?
I guess. But they poured candle wax.
Put on the back.
Called pain.
I don't know what
it's pain pleasure.
He was on the chick, and another woman came out and poured wax on him.
Yeah. It's a pain
and dude would not. Every Friday and Saturday night he was in there.
He'd be there. That's that pain pleasure.
Yeah, I should try that. Your next experience.
You know how much candles cost? Crazy.
Oh God.
And who gonna clean up them bed sheets? Man, you ain't pouring no candles at my house.
You'll be cleaning up everything. You'll be in the kitchen. You'll be in the kitchen cooking after she get finished with you.
Walking on a leash.
Okay.
Let me tell you this.
Talk about
when I seen my man with the blisters, bruh, like. But then I seen how we used to have to go and get him.
As you thinking.
I don't think I could do that. I'm too old for that.
Stevenson say ain't nobody gonna put me on no leash. I ain't nobody damn slave.
I don't know, Stevenson. If you was at that party, you would have saw somebody on the leash.
Wow.
I'm quite sure it goes down like that in his bedroom.
They say the look on Deanna's face is like, she's like, what the hell? I done walked into the night.
Mr. Sammy, I just want to let you know that you have a fan. That's all I want to say.
He knows that.
He got many fans, but he got one.
Yeah, he knows that from the last show.
Yeah. And let me just say this to two people. First of all, this your cousin Marvin Tony's your cousin, or Vic, or that's family?
Yeah, that's family.
That's family. Well, first of all, I got much respect for the brother. You know, I don't know his personal life. That's not, but I got a lot of respect. I see a lot of his posts. He works out. He does a lot of things. And the things he put out there, a couple of things he said to me, I respect that. And for Mr. Sammy, I saw him in his kitchen. Got a nice little house from the kitchen view. You know, I said I could expect what the rest of the house looks like. So what's up, Mr. Sammy, too? So shout out to Marvin.
Hey. Tasha says women are more emotional creatures. Definitely.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Come on.
But some of them.
But men get a raw deal because a lot of men are emotional and they get caught up. And boy,
y'all don't like to show y'all emotions though.
No,
so
some men. Well, no, I said when a man gets caught up in his emotion. I'm not talking about crying. I'm talking about when he get caught up. If you catch a man that gets whipped, Lord, that is a sight to see.
Huh?
I don't think I've been whipped.
What was the question?
I asked him, was he ever whipped before?
I don't think I've been. I've had some thrown back on me in the past.
I'm talking about whip.
Nah.
You, Victor?
I can't answer that.
How you gonna ask somebody a question and you don't want to answer it? That's unfair.
That's the American way.
Are you pleased to fifth?
Yeah.
That's so unfair.
People watching. There's too many people watch. I don't want to say the wrong.
So that will be yes. Thank you for your honesty.
I thought I dodged a bullet Tuesday, but woo child.
Listen, Tuesday was on a different level. Okay,
honey.
Tuesday was on a whole new level.
Just buy the tickets. But anyway.
Yeah, we definitely getting back into that. Shouts out to Yappa, comedian Yappa, who was on the show Tuesday. Tasha says a man has to really care about you to get caught up in his emotions.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
So what does caught up in his emotions or look like? What does that look like?
Victor for team.
David.
Nah, I'll let you go first on that one.
Oh, I gotta go first. So what's the question? What's the question again?
So what does a man being caught up in his emotion? Because she made a comment that a man has to really care about you to get caught up in his emotions. So I asked the question, what does a man being caught up in his emotions look like?
A man that could be in love, or a man could be whipped, meaning that it could be lust, it could be love. That's what happens when a man gets caught up in his feelings. He gets caught up in his feelings. He really wants to be around this person. He wants to do a lot of things for this person. And the question is, what is it? Is it lust? Is it love? Whatever, he may know, he may not know, but that's what a man gets caught up in his feelings. Does you agree with that, Mr. Unvaccinated?
Not
ain't
touching
touching
that
that.
either. I ain't touching that one either.
So what's that again? So I can write these notes down. What you say for team?
A man that get caught up in his feelings is where his emotions become open towards someone that he's attracted to. It could be lust or it could be love.
I feel like
go ahead.
I feel
No,
like
we don't want to hear from Mr. Unvaccinated. Go ahead for team.
So he wants to do he wants to be around this person. He wants to do for this person. He may want to marry this person, but the bottom line is he is open. That's means he's caught up in his feelings for this person.
I feel like he'll run every red light out there, and everybody be telling stop. He'll see the signs, and because he is so infatuated with this person, and about everything that is about this person, he's caught up, disregarded.
He's entangled in his emotions to the point that he may not be able to think straight at times.
Well, I think it's more or less he's caught up in the image that he created in his head of who this person is versus who this person really is.
Well, that person what happens?
What if she really is that person?
What if she is?
We just said the question was, what does it look like when you're caught up in your emotions?
Okay.
Not if you're in love.
Yeah.
So if you caught up in your emotions, I feel like you'll create an image of this person here, and they may have the potential to be that. But at that moment, that's not who they are. So it's what it is.
We women, we don't have those issues.
What? Say that again. Miss women be co-signing for guys, and they turn around and be having, and the guy have 3, 4, 5 different chilling on, man. The hell. Y'all get caught up more than we do.
We know how to guard our feelings.
I feel like we do get caught up more than men do.
Definitely. You know I'm just playing. We do. We do. Yeah.
My question to you ladies, it's hard to answer.
I know Steve
this,
was coming.
You get caught up in your feelings, but how long do y'all stay caught up in your feelings? Who tends to lose that energy first, men or women? If they both get caught up with each other as time goes on.
I think men will definitely lose it first.
I think it depends on the situation and what's going on in the situation.
Explain.
If either party is caught up in their emotions, it just kind of depends on how interested the other party is and how much interest the other person shows. Because if I'm caught up in my emotions over you and
you're not showing,
you tend to not feel the same way about me, over a period of time, it'll kind of wean off.
Got it.
But some of us, we'll try to just hold on, because I know he's going to change his mind.
Yeah.
I know he's going to change his mind. And we're going to be on the same page.
You know, who you think catch feelings first, man or woman?
Woman.
I was gonna say a man, but we women, we will show it. But a man feelings will be there, but he won't show it first. That's how I feel.
I don't know.
You agree with me, Victor?
Yes, I think a man catch feelings first. The reason why I say that, because we initiate the contact normally. Normally we initiate the contact. So when I say feelings, I'm not talking about love. I'm just talking about that initial feeling of, you know, the googly, I like you and all this stuff. And a guy will do all of that until, and Eddie Murphy made a little joke about it, talking about that little noise that y'all make. That little noise that y'all make. But a man will catch, I think a man catch feelings first up until you give him a reason to switch his whole feelings. It'll be something that y'all do that usually tell a man, well, I need to pull back for a second.
I just want to say, you know, I can't disagree with Victor on this. What I'll just say it a slightly different. I just think that society / part of our nature / being a man, and we're predators. It's no ifs, ands, and buts. And it goes through as humans, and it goes through almost not every creature in the animal kingdom, because there's some women that are aggressors, but the majority are the men or the aggressors, the lion, the cheetah, the men or the aggressors. And we are predators. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. We're predators. And we are animalistic. We are above the animals, but we have an animalistic nature about us. So yes, us men are predators. Now, I can't disagree with Vic about the catching feelings, but is it catching feelings, or is it part of our nature as being a predator? And then the emotional part gets part of us, because that's the human side of us, the emotional part. So that's why I have to agree with Victor and say that men do catch feelings first.
So is it catching feelings, or is it the interest? You know, the initial interest.
It's the initial interest.
In my opinion, this is my opinion. Generally, a man does initiate the contact. He initiates all those things first. But after you kind of get the talking and stuff, it seems to me, from my experience and from my little circle of friends, the woman is the one that kind of
opens the door
towards him.
Well, it's the woman that opens the door. I would throw it to Deanna, since you brought this up, and then Veronica. They say that women know ahead of time if they're going to sleep with someone or if they want to get with someone. Is that true, ladies?
No.
They both just said yes. I didn't ask you, Victor. You're not a woman.
They don't know that.
They just both said yes.
Because when game, regardless of the fact, there's some guys out here that'll talk you out your drawers. So you can sit here and say, think about it. All y'all done been talked out of your underwear at least once in your life. But the thing about
regretted it.
But you had, but the thing about it is you had no intentions on sleeping with whoever this person is. But next thing you know, the deed happened.
So, but by the time you get to the act, you, from my experience, you know, like you, first of all, when you meet somebody, it's not like I meet him, oh, I want a bone. It's not like that. But you do know if you're attracted enough to a person,
right,
that if it happened, you'd be okay with it.
Right.
Now, that's for some women. Some women is got that high testosterone level. They horny, and right then at the end of the day, they got that predator nature too. And see, that's why I was saying when we talked about the author Shahrazad Ali, when we was having that discussion a few weeks ago, times have changed. And even Victor said back in the 50s, I don't know nothing about the 50s. I know about today. And you're right, Victor, times have changed. Women have changed, and women have that nature just like we have that nature at times. So women now are more predators because at the end of the day, there's no shame in their game. They don't have to be quote unquote ladylike because society is different now.
So, you know, when you do scientific experiments, you want to try to have an equal group. So, Deanna, with your friends, does your friends consist of males. So
Yes, I
if
have
you're
some male friends.
so that's what I'm saying. So if
But
you're
I'm not basing it off of them. If I'm honestly speaking, I'm not basing what I was saying off of my male friends. It was solely off of my female group of friends. You're right.
then that's a tainted
biased.
experiment. Yes,
Yeah.
it's biased as hell. But what I'm saying is, so that's why a woman should have male friends, like platonic male friends, so that when y'all get yourselves in this situation, well, women that I'm talking to now, when y'all get yourself in the situation, then they could get an unbiased opinion. That's why I have female friends, because if I get myself in a situation, you know, I'll come to them and give them all the details, and they can tell me the Vic, you know, this, that, and the other, or you need to run. So it's up to me ultimately to, you know, to do it. But for me to sit here and base it solely off of what my homeboys tell me, then yeah, that's kind of biased to me.
Yeah, I can agree.
Veronica?
What was the question?
Do women know basically if they're going to sleep with a man?
Yeah, I answered that one. We both answered it at the same time.
Yeah, they
Y'all
both
don't know, because we have to talk you out. We have to listen. When a man first introduces himself to you, he's either gonna change your mind or keep your same initial attraction.
That's true, but I thought the question was based on if we already had conversations, not just by me seeing someone and being like, I'm going.
Even if you haven't had a conversation, you know, if a guy who approached you, typically,
you have some interest. You have some interest.
I get that some people may be, you know, just can talk you out of your panties or whatever.
Yeah, and some can turn you away just by that conversation.
Yes, exactly.
But initially, that physical attraction, you know, with that physicality, if this is the type of person you would. Some people you just like know off top, just know.
No, you're right. But you know what? I believe we be missing our blessings.
Sorry to hear that.
I told a friend of mine one time.
Right.
I said, when you go out to the bar by yourself, wear big draws. Don't wear no sexy panties, none of that. Just wear big draws. And the reason I say that, because if you really like a guy and he can see you on the first night in them big draws, you got to really like him. So that's why I'm saying, don't. To my ladies single ladies out there.
How you gonna really like someone on the first?
Single ladies, don't you listen to Victor ass. You don't put them damn big draws on. You put
I'm trying to
put them Vickies on, put them Vickies on, put them V-strings on.
See, what understand, like, you know, the clothes can kind of change your, you know what I'm saying, bro? You already know
it does. It does. Like
sometimes it don't
kind of make you feel a certain type of way.
So if you put big drawers on,
man, you could put a beautiful woman in some bummy clothes, and she's still gonna look pretty. So don't stop that.
But what I'm not saying, it has nothing to do with that. What I'm saying is, if a woman got on some big bloomers, she ain't gonna want this man that she's attracted to see her in them big drawers. Oh, y'all will? Oh, well, never mind then. Y'all
First
just.
of all, what women own them big bloomers? Unless
that's like the third or the fourth.
Now that's the $1 million question.
Yeah, who got on them?
Would he even care about the big draws?
Hell yeah.
Hell no. Them things come off. Them things ain't gonna be on that long.
So let me say this deal, since we all off subject. So you mean to tell me, all right, I'm gonna pose a question to all y'all. If you about to have sex for the first time, ladies, and the man pull up in some holy draws and a stain on his little t-shirt or whatever, what you gonna do?
Hey, how you doing?
It depends.
She come in there with the unmatching set, green bra, purple panties.
It depends.
A hole in the butt part.
You ain't gonna see that though, Vic.
Who won't?
So you gonna look at her panties in the club? Let me see what kind of
full thorough inspection
before you leave somewhere. Vic, stop.
You know, I'm saying, if we having sex the first time, you know, she taking off her clothes and all, and I'm like, oh.
And you're not gonna do it? You're gonna stop? You putting that thing right in there. Shut up.
See, this is interesting because men, I agree with Veronica. Men, we gonna sidetrack that. But I feel for me, what's a turnoff for a woman is to see a grown man in some tighty whities, some Fruit of the Loom white drawers. I think that's a turnoff. I was like, when I got to adult, I burnt them up. I wouldn't get caught in them damn. I think that's a turnoff. You get undressed and you got some tighty whitey Fruit of the Loom drawers, white.
I mean, unless you cutting the grass or something. If you cutting the grass or something,
you better have something on that list.
Let me tell you something.
Too many.
I'm gonna tell you something. A woman told me this. She told me, dog, y'all say himself. A woman told me this. A grown woman could wear white panties.
Could wear what?
White panties. I almost called her and she told me a grown woman could wear white panties. Only grown women could wear white panties. I have no idea what that means. But only a grown woman can wear white panties. That's what she told me. So for teen talk about tighty whities, bro, I can't wear no tighty whities.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. What the hell?
What she mean? Only a grown woman
don't know.
wear white panties.
I have to ask her. Let me inbox.
The only thing I'm a guess. A grown woman knows how to take care of herself. So by wearing a white pair of panties, no stains, right? So a woman, excuse me, no white woman.
Okay,
I'm in the black women. That at the end of the day, that she knows how to take care of herself, that she can wear those white drawers, them white panties, as Victor says, and get away with it without having any blemishes. Put it like that. So.
Oh, Stevenson say ain't nobody want to see them pillowcase drawers.
See what I mean?
Do men care? I'm not being funny, but
we do.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do. We
to
do.
A certain extent.
We do. In certain extent. I'll give you an example. In the beginning, and you getting some, you want some, fine. You'll overlook it. But if this becomes your woman, you ain't gonna want to see your woman getting undressed, right? Or getting dressed and putting on these big bloomers.
She got on nude drawers. She got on the nude drawers that just.
Nobody want that, man. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, she going. Ain't nothing wrong with Walmart drawers. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Mr. Sammy say yes, we care. Wait, right here.
Yeah, we care. But you also understand what Mr. Sammy said. I don't own any white underwear. Me neither.
Yeah, me neither.
Not be
right. That's why I said that. That's why I said a grown man with some tighty whities.
Well, we can't wear no white drawers.
They make those.
I mean, not white drawers.
They still make those.
I'm talking about white drawers. If you wear white boxes, is one thing. But if you wear white drawers like Fruit of the Loom, like when you was 8, like when you was 8, that don't make no damn sense. When you was 8, you in underoos as a grown man, you's a problem, bro. Underoos, what the hell?
Like
that's almost bad as a
ball. I care. Don't.
But do you care on the first night? Do you care on the first night? That's the thing. Do you care? If you're just meeting someone,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't think on the first night.
I don't. No, you're right. I don't.
No,
but
not on the first night.
Eventually, I would say something like, "Come on."
Wouldn't that be the night that you care?
No.
I mean, because
hell no. That's the night you don't.
For us, Deanna. For us, we want to look our best the first night. We're gonna have the matching set on. We're gonna have that bra. We're gonna have the nice panties.
There you go.
But for the ones that don't care,
she out there with the Dollar General special.
And then it might be
ain't nothing wrong with that.
It might be that they didn't anticipate it happening. So
that's another
and that's another thing. But I'm sorry, you should
a couple of times.
You should always be ready. Because you never know.
I tell you what my mama said, you never know when you got to go to the doctor. And I told my mother when I got grown, it's a couple other things, I just never know. She said, get away from me, boy. But that's true. You got to be prepared. Because
most times the first night, you're going to be in the dark. Like, I don't think you're going to have lights. Oh.
Who?
Do tell.
I was born in the daytime. I sleep with a light on. I ain't doing nothing in the dark.
Coming from the man that don't have sex in the mornings.
I gotta get up and go to work. I gotta pee and go to work.
I want to see the first time I got to see. We doing
See
a
what's
thorough-
going on.
We doing a thorough inspection.
Well, I know you are. You gonna peel it back and all to make sure
Oh no,
everything is what
I
it's.
ain't getting that close.
Sorry, Deanna.
Deanna said, I ain't coming on no damn.
I thought
Thursday."
you wanted to do a thorough check.
Y'all so funny to me.
I
wanna
can do a
change the
thorough
oil.
inspection from a distance.
Oh,
Victor,
okay.
Victor said, I ain't changing no oil now.
Hey,
I
so do y'all care?
might dipstick, but I ain't changing the oil.
So do y'all care on the first night if he just slide the underwear to the side, or you need to pull them down?
Ain't no sliding to no
Look at
side.
Deanna, why you smile? Look at Deanna's face.
Hey,
Ain't
'cause
no
somebody
sliding to
told me
no
that was
side.
disrespectful.
Huh?
Somebody told me that's disrespectful.
That
to
is
slide.
disrespectful because that's like you just want a little quickie and you out. Peace.
Hey, bro.
They imitating us. Hey, Vic,
No.
they getting our signs, bro. Better watch out, bro. We out. Peace.
Darn right.
So that's disrespectful
Yeah.
to slide them to the
On
side.
a first date night, yeah. But
Well, like I said,
if we're in it like months and months, years or whatever, and you like, come on, babe. Okay.
After my first night action, just
First, slide to the side because
No,
you may
ain't
be
no first
surprised you getting some.
We're not in high school.
slide the things to the side, baby.
Stevenson, shut up.
That's all I'm saying.
And
I
let
ain't
me
gonna
put
put
the
OMG.
Oh my God.
The heat.
Because I always slide to the left. I just slide to the left. I don't slide that way. It slide to the left. But you know, and you got to have the two fingers like that, the cuff. Because then you got to feel that little pocket in there that y'all got. That way y'all keep the $40 at. That way y'all keep the money at.
That's where it's padded at.
Wait,
right?
how you slide it, Vic?
Got a cuff.
Got a cuff.
It's like that. Hey, you know why we slide it to the side, to be honest with you? We slide it to the side because if we come up and do that real quick.
And you might be sliding it back over. You come
What you
up
gonna,
with the
what you gonna
with the
do
rope.
if you know what?
You got that, Deanna? He might be sliding it right back if you come up wrong.
That's why you got to slide them to the side. Ain't no point in you taking them big old drawers off if you ain't fresh.
Well, some of y'all still don't care. Y'all still sliding to the side.
That's true. True too.
I mean, Natasha talking. Beyonce slide hers to the side. So can I? Yes, you're in a marriage. But for a first date, I wish he would. Bye.
You ain't gonna say nothing. You just gonna say something after the fact. I can't believe you slid.
Lads,
You gonna
tell.
turn. I can't believe you slid my underwears to the side. Like man, don't worry about that,
You
man.
put her ass to sleep. She ain't gonna say nothing till tomorrow morning.
Tasha said that's nasty. Tasha, that ain't nasty. That ain't nasty.
Ooh, Lord.
Yeah,
Sure.
I said y'all stupid.
Oh, goodness. This is way too much tea tonight.
To the side. Now and then you do the cha-cha in it, right? Do the cha-cha.
I ain't doing all that.
Slide it to the side. Slide it to the side. Now cha-cha.
First night, you just got to concentrate, man. You got to stay focused.
Oh, Tasha talking about to go there and it stank it is. That's nasty.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Veronica, you acting like you never slide to the side before a classmate.
Ooh, tell. Wait. You tell.
I said
Steve,
maybe,
can I get a bell, please?
Oh yeah, you know.
maybe
I'll bring
high
that
school. I
back.
said high school. Those are high school days. Like who's still pulling job? Well,
Huh?
Well, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Veronica, you said not the first night.
not the first night, exactly. If I'm in a long, relationship, whatever, situationship, whatever you want to call it. Yeah,
But
maybe.
he ain't got to slide it to the side because all he got to do is just
Hey,
pull him
Nene.
down. That's it.
I'm
All you
sliding
gotta
to
do
the
is what?
side every night.
Pull him down.
Huh?
You ain't got to slide it to the side. Just pull it down.
Yes, honey. I need 3 cigarettes tonight.
Ooh, I need a drink.
Be quiet, Stevenson.
Hmm.
Some
Do
things
tell,
you just
Veronica.
don't tell.
Facts.
So, what's the score, Mr. Unvaccinated?
7-7.
All right, Cowboys.
It
So
won't
what's
be
up?
that for long.
Huh?
It won't be like that for long.
Deanna,
Playing.
they playing Tampa Bay for the defending champs. So Deanna and Veronica, without
Patine, I don't like your questions.
you know it's coming.
Ever.
So I know
So
you
am
just
I.
got
Well, go ahead.
engaged. So I don't know if you're gonna answer this, but I'm not
She
asking
didn't
you
answer.
what.
She's
what?
under oath.
Okay. My question is: there anything that you have done that you even surprised that you went there in life? And I'm talking about sex. In sex, yeah.
Oh.
In sex. That ain't yeah. Woo, look at this.
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Surprise.
Where you did something that you look back and say, wow, I was surprised I went that far and did that.
No.
Veronica?
I can't say yes to that.
I mean, as an adult, you do things, and most of the time,
I mean, you do look back and you be like, why did I?
That's what I'm asking. That's why I'm not asking what y'all did. That's personal. I wouldn't do that. But have y'all look back and say, damn, wow, I crossed the line on that one. I pushed the envelope on that one, you know. Yeah, I thought the canary got the tongue there.
Have y'all answer probably no.
No, I pushed the envelope.
Hell yeah.
I pushed the envelope.
I done things that I probably thought I'd never do.
Yeah, I pushed the envelope. Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Stevenson is being real messy tonight. Please give us one of those moments, ladies.
Stevenson, go find you something safe to do.
Oh my God, Brian, really stop.
I know. What is really going on? Oh man. So any more questions for T?
Nah,
we're done with him.
Hey, I gotta make my one night. I'm not in the studio on Tuesday, so I gotta make my one night. I gotta bring it so people say Thursday night that brother Fatigue will be on here with Vic.
But you know,
Deanna.
Some things I've done that I probably never thought I would do, but I wouldn't say I regret.
I didn't actually regret.
Are we talking about people? Or are we talking about things like
intimacy, sex, acts, intimacy, acts? That's what I'm talking about. You know, you look back now. Regrets. I didn't ask you regret it. You just pushed the envelope. You look back and say, "Wow, I pushed the envelope in doing that." That's all I'm saying. I ain't asking for y'all no regrets. Because I don't even think that, you know, there may not be regrets. And then there may be regrets that you gave somebody some without protection and they exploded, blow a bomb on there, and then you be like,
I mean,
now you gotta wait. You gotta wait to see if your friend come.
How vulgar are we really gonna get tonight? Dog.
He's heating up lately.
Okay. Getting real hot.
Lifestyle change. That's all I'll tell you.
So back to this letter. What was the letter about?
What letter?
Right. What letter?
What letter? Is Dallas doing a job there, brother?
I'm just saying, like, because I know Victor trying to go watch this game.
I'm fine.
You fine.
But I mean, I really don't know what else to tell this guy.
I feel like if he trusted her during the swinging process, why does he not trust her now, even though he had a vasectomy? I feel like, bro, if that's your wife and y'all was swinging and that's what y'all did, and she said she didn't do it, then it's your baby.
Because I think deep down inside, he actually was feeling that she's been cheating before she got pregnant.
Ain't no Maury show that a guy had a vasectomy and that woman, girlfriend or wife that got pregnant, Maury never said, you are the father, 99%.
I'm going
That
to tell you
didn't
this.
happen.
There's a guy that works in the damn powerhouse. He is 40-something years old, and his wife is a little older than him. And he had a vasectomy for like 10, 15 years or something like that. And she ended up pregnant. And he got the divorce papers and all that. And when the baby came out, it was his.
It can. That's why I said it's a small percentage. It can.
It's a small percentage. Like, bro,
But it
that's
can't
your
happen.
baby. That's his baby. I mean, regardless of the fact that's his baby anyway. But
Did he?
huh?
I didn't mean to cut you off. Did he
No
get back with her?
Oh yeah, because she didn't cheat on him. He filed for divorce for infidelity, and then before I guess it takes a while to get a divorce, and it was his. And now he 50-something years old with a 7-year-old man. So I mean, things happen, man.
I think she goes through again. I don't know, and I wish you, well, the people, but that's a roller coaster ride for her, because at the end of the day, she probably can understand how he feels because he said he had a vasectomy. But then on the other hand, she knows exclusively, I didn't sleep with nobody else but you. So at the end of the day, I feel that it's like 60, 40, 70, 30, where she's saying, look, I didn't sleep with nobody else, and I can understand how you feel, but until this baby is born and we do the DNA, but I can see what she's saying, and I can see her saying, I can understand a little bit of what he's saying because he had a vasectomy at the end of the day.
Go ahead.
He flawed as hell to start with, because he shouldn't have got it. How do you come to tell your wife, hey, I got a vasectomy 3 years ago?
Yeah, like you should have that conversation with your wife.
Yeah, that's it.
That's going back to what Stevenson said.
But I don't think he trusted.
Point blank, period.
And that's why I said Victor was onto something. He did. I'm not saying about the trust when they were swinging about the trust, but Victor, you are right. I'm not going to say if he didn't trust her, because if he trusted her, he would have told her that, look, I had this. I'm getting a vasectomy. I think that he got that vasectomy because he asked her. Remember in the letter, he asked her, "Yo, are you still swinging?" And he said that she said no, but in the back of his head, he felt that she was still swinging. So to try to catch her out there in a lie, he went and got a vasectomy.
Well, the thing is, on a military base on the weekend, it's nothing but a big orgy anyway. Anybody who's ever been in the military tell you the damn barracks on a Friday, Saturday night, that's all it is. Well, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night, it's just one big orgy.
Way to put them new soldiers' wives that are watching this, put them in trouble right now.
Because married people don't stay in the barracks. But the barracks ain't nothing but a one big cesspool full of horny people in the prime of their lives, in the best shape of their lives. So, I mean, anybody, see. So Tasha, when I was stationed in 29 Palms, that's all you did. You have nothing else to do.
So could it have been that maybe she wanted more kids and he really didn't want more kids?
That's what I had said to it at first. I was like, maybe he didn't want any more kids, so he just, which was still selfish on his end.
Right. So could that have been the reason he was like, bump this, let me go get a vasectomy kind of thing, and he didn't tell her?
That's selfish as hell, though.
It is.
If that's your wife, I mean, y'all already sharing each other with other people. Why wouldn't you tell her you have a vasectomy? That makes no sense to me.
I agree. But I was just wondering, could that have been the reason? Yeah, I agree.
Could have been. That's why I said when I started, it's a lot of assumptions in here that we could assume because there's so many different directions and roads we can go down. And you got to realize that they had stopped swinging. After they caught feelings, they stopped swinging. They didn't go back. He didn't say we went back to swinging. He said once we met this couple and we caught feelings, or feelings started to get involved, we stopped the swinging.
So what is that with the other couple? Like what? I mean, what is that?
What do you mean? What is that? I don't understand the question.
I mean, because they're saying they stopped swinging. So
they stopped swinging, meaning
what are
that
you
as
doing
a
with the other couple?
that means
Like,
as
what
a
is that?
couple you stop. That means that
That's it.
you
They
were
didn't want that.
that's it.
They didn't want to live
Like-
that lifestyle any longer.
But they're still
Right.
dealing with the other couple, right?
No, they
They
done.
stopped that.
They stopped that.
So
They-
what,
She was
Stop.
cheating.
I guess I'm confused with the we caught feelings part. Like
When they caught when they were
When they-
dealing with the couple,
Yeah.
they caught feelings. That's when
They pulled out.
realized they pulled back and said,
Yeah,
"I'm
pulled
not
back.
gonna swing no more."
because I was thinking they caught feelings for the couple and just kept dealing with that particular
No.
couple. So that's when it became real, like, oh, we can't be a part of this lifestyle. Once they caught feelings for that couple.
Right.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. One time for me.
Ah,
Because I didn't get it.
Tasha said she found out that men don't tell the truth when they get caught up.
Baby.
And let me see. Sly says Vic is right, especially in Fort Lee, Virginia.
Is that what she was? Is that what he is?
Wait, she
Well,
was
Fort Lee sounds like an army base, and they both was in the Navy, so he must be in Norfolk, I think.
she was in Norfolk.
She's in Norfolk.
He was in
Great
he was,
Lakes.
yeah, he was in Great Lakes.
Yeah.
She was stationed in Norfolk, Virginia.
So you got to realize, first of all, I don't mean to be vulgar. I don't mean to be rude and disrespectful.
And don't.
But at the end of the day, they are a couple. They got high sex drives. They're swinging. Now he's in one place, she's in another place. She's still getting that itch, just like he may be getting that itch.
You can't say high sex drive. They just having sex with other people. You can have a low sex drive and still swing.
I don't think you ain't gonna be no swing if you got a low sex drive, bro.
Oh,
No, you ain't gonna. That ain't happening. No. She scratched that itch, bro. That's what she did.
Cheryl says he didn't tell his wife because he got it so he wouldn't get his side pregnant. I can believe that.
Yeah, he might have had a side. Yeah, he might. I can't say that she scratched the itch and he didn't scratch it.
It's either that or he didn't want any more children.
Or he gay. Go ahead and say it.
Well, he can't get a man pregnant, so I guess that.
I mean, that's right.
Monica, I'm waiting on you to say he gay.
Listen, y'all used to get on me so bad about that. Y'all haven't heard me say that in a long time. So
You haven't said it, sis.
thank you. Stevenson, good night.
Yeah, could you read what Vincent said?
Vincent
Vincent
says when they caught feelings, they step back to work on them. That happens more than people think. Swinging or lifestyle.
I
True
agree.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
That's definitely true. Swinging or just a regular lifestyle. If you see yourself starting to catch feelings for someone else, yeah,
Let that go.
step back before you get caught up into something you ain't gonna have no control over. What do you think, Mr. Unvaccinated?
I agree with you.
So foolish.
What? I can't agree with you tonight.
I don't know. Just don't seem right. But yeah, that is definitely true. You have to be careful. That's what I'm saying. Like when you start doing these things outside of your marriage or outside relationships, you want to sleep with this person and that person, and you coming home to the person, your main person. Like you have to be careful.
Did you
Because-
just say your main person?
Yeah.
That Freudian slip. Your main person, not the only person, but the main person.
The main, you know how people got their main person at home and they over here sleeping with that person and that person?
I wouldn't know about that, but go ahead.
Well, me neither. But we hear the stories.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that's why you have to be careful messing with this person and that person and then trying to come home to your main person. And like, I don't know how people can function.
How they sleep at night? Probably with the fan on it, with no drawers on. That's exactly how they sleep at night.
Woo!
Hot
I don't
Hot
understand.
asses. That's it. Veronica. Hot asses.
You out here cheating, but you can climb right in the bed with your significant other like ain't nothing
Kissing in the
happened.
mouth.
I see it done on both sides.
And kissing
Bastard.
her right in the mouth.
I don't know how you gonna call it a bastard. You look you saying it to a man. I've seen women do it.
Well, I mean, women too.
So,
But the thing about it, I think that as people tend to
just-
do it more, they get desensitized to it. Like it just like kind of be like
they get desensitized to it, Deanna. There's so many categories they get desensitized to it. There's some people, men and women, because I talk more about men because you know a lot of women want to call men dogs because of the things we do, but a lot of us men are cheating with women. So at the end of the day, a lot of women do the same thing. So you know,
I mean, you're right about that because if you cheat,
Yeah.
you cheating with the woman. She know if she know that man already with somebody and she gonna cheat with him, you just as bad.
So it's you know I just keep telling y'all human nature. It's just no set standard. Y'all may want to stand here. And you know, I was listening to something in the and I know it's true because I met Ray Charles and Aretha Franklin. God bless their soul, and I'm not gonna sit here and lie on them. But in the movie, it was talking about where Ray Charles said when he was in the playing in the church circuit, he got more so and so in the church circuit. Than
Oh,
he
I
got
can
out.
believe it.
Yeah, and see, that's what I'm saying. The reason why I brought that up, and I'm not here to condemn religious people or church people. What I'm trying to point out is that some people call themselves more holy than thou, and they know their asses are ass backwards at the end of the day. And human nature is a mother, and we go through emotions, we go through different things, and a lot of us fall short on certain things, you know, some purposely, some accidental at the end of the day, but we're human, and that's not an excuse. But
We're definitely human. We all make
No,
mistakes.
we up. So stop the BS. You know, and the first one that want to cast the first stone, you better not be living in a glass house.
Better not. Yeah, Tosh, the freaks are in the church. They're everywhere, though. They're everywhere. Mr. Sammy said, "Yep, they sleep like a baby." Ain't that the truth?
They
Snoring and all, like they ain't
That's
did
right.
nothing.
Shit, they did something. That's why they snoring.
Mr. Sammy said, "You on point."
Thank you, brother, Mr. Sammy.
Yeah, I know, Tosh, and it's sad too. They doing it. They out there. I know.
Mhm.
But it's to each his own. You know, if you love that lifestyle, hey.
I don't think it has no set gender though. It's like
Yeah, it's on both. It's on both sides.
Mhm.
You got a lot of women out here sleeping with this person and that person, and supposedly have a. Well, he won't be a main chick, main person. Have a main person, but they out here want to sleep with that person. It definitely go both ways. We cannot put that all on men. No.
You can't, and nor will we allow y'all to. But you know, at the end of the day, we know we got some stuff with us, so we deal with it. You know, we deal with that stuff at the end of the day.
I ain't never met a black man who cheated. Never.
Me neither. Yep, my nose growing.
Well,
I mean, in order for me to know he cheating, I got to be in the room. So I don't know. I've
Shit.
never been in the room, so
yeah.
everything's all speculation.
So remember that if you get in a relationship or whatever and she cheat, you don't believe that. You wasn't there. Did you see it?
You're
That's
right.
right. Mhm.
You're right. You're right, Your Honor. You're right, Your
Steve
Honor.
Stevenson. I know where you gonna be Sunday, Stevenson.
What he say? I love them freaks in church. Hallelujah.
That's why I said I know where he gonna be Sunday.
So stupid. And Tasha, that is the truth. Then they go home and sleep with they main. Yeah. Nasty bastards. I mean, people. Sly said, black men don't cheat. We have options. You know what?
We do. And a lot
Good
of
night.
and a lot of people, Kevin
Right.
Samuel, Kevin Samuel said it, and Corey said that. Is that right now women outnumber men, so we have options. We
Yeah.
do.
Got a lot of options.
I mean,
We do.
But they ain't
Yeah.
the only ones.
Y'all don't have that many options, not as black women.
we have options
No,
as
you
well,
don't.
sir.
Not as many as we do.
women got options too.
They don't have as many as we do. Because
Well,
average,
if you looking at options, Victor, you talking about women?
I'm talking about black women. Black women usually don't step outside their race. There's some that do, but they don't. But black men, we all over the damn place. So for y'all to find a black man that wants to date a black woman, that's kind of hard. That's really hard for y'all sometimes. And he's got, when I say man,
A
'cause he's got to
a single black man.
Wait, you
A
say it's
single-
hard at times to do what?
for you to find a black man that
Single.
wants to date a black woman that has a job, like he says, a job or career, he's legitimately single
Right.
and is completely independent, you're not going to find a guy like that. It's just
It's not that
gonna
you're not. It's not that you're not going to find that guy. It's just going to be hard to find that guy.
They are not going to find a man between 35 and 55 that's completely single, has a job, a car, and wants to only date black women.
He's out there.
You're gonna either have to date you're gonna have to go further than 45, 55. You're gonna have to. Because in the dating pool between about, I say 30 and 50, it's too many options out there.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
mean,
easier.
yeah. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's easier for men because men are the aggressor, typically. So
Yeah.
men will go and holler at Asian or Latinos or whatever the race. Women, we don't typically we're not walking up to a man of no matter what race. Most of us are not,
Y'all need to though.
and
That's the
shooting our
problem.
shots.
Yeah.
Y'all need to.
I mean-
that why y'all sitting around here.
Excuse me.
I think Natasha Tony.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, Natasha Tony really says something right on point, which Victor just said. And she just said that's true what he said, which means Victor, men have a lot of options as women is slim pickings out.
It
here.
is.
And Victor is right. That's
That's
why
what-
I asked you, Victor, when you talking about options, you're talking about women.
Yeah.
And right. So you start to look at available single men, heterosexual, not down low, and all
Yep.
these things, not been in jail or in jail, gay. Yeah, women have less, they have less or more slim pickings than we as men.
In our race, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
So there's some things you have to put up with if you really want a man. Now some people don't, some people do. If you find a good one, I commend anybody that finds a good one. But for some men out here, they date multiple women because they can. And that's just how it is. It's a sad truth, but that's exactly how it is.
I think that's a conversation. I
We're
think
gonna
that's
start
a great.
dating multiple men.
Yeah. Oh,
You said what? Y'all
Whoa.
can't,
We going to.
but you can't.
Mm.
You
Don't
know
tell
why
me what
you
I
can't?
can do.
You know why you can't? Because
Why?
we talk.
Because
You
what?
can't. We talk.
Oh, some women talk too, though.
Well, you're not getting what I'm saying.
I know what you're saying.
So do men talk when they feel like they got a prize, so to speak?
It's
course.
not about the prize because you don't know you got the prize until it's later on. But the thing about it is, I ain't gonna give too much game.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead, man.
Go ahead, Vic.
We smoking.
Well,
We just have the
empty
feelings
right
right now.
Go ahead, because I want to hear this.
I'm
Yeah,
empty
man.
right now, so no.
Vic, we smoking, baby. Go ahead, bro.
I just feel like, when it comes down to it, if a woman is dating multiple men, for one, it's frowned upon, but two, it'll get blown up before he'll get blown up. It'll get blown up way because even though y'all cheat better, I will give y'all that. But we can spread it out a lot further than you can.
You mean like with multiple women?
Yeah.
I
We
can
can
see
put
that.
distance. We'll put distance in between that. Whereas if y'all, I ain't gonna say y'all do cheat better, I give you that. But for the most time, once you get caught, it's like everything is like it comes out. But when we get caught, it's like a spot here, a spot here, a spot
So
here.
you just find out about this one. You don't know about that one, kind of thing.
Yeah. That's and that's I ain't gonna say y'all, but y'all tend to y'all do that, but yeah.
Not as much as y'all.
I mean, yeah, we talk.
We definitely talk.
Y'all talk too much. You talk like women.
Yeah.
But a
But
lot
we-
of times, in my opinion, like men do it just cause, but women do it for a purpose. If that makes sense.
I just want to throw out a topic, Veronica, and you shape it any way you want to shape it. This is just a rough draft.
Oh
Rough
God,
draft.
I'm
And
saying.
Mr. Sammy kind of hit on where I'm going. What Victor, you said it tonight. You said about options and how we will step out and we'll step out beyond Black women. Some Black men will not step out, and same with Black women. But the way you said it was more Black men will step out outside of their race versus Black women. The question is, Veronica, for a future show, what causes us Black men to step out with other races? And if we step out with other races, is it just to have a good time, or is it to marry? And who will marry more on the outside, men or
Curiosity.
women?
It's all about curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason I stepped out. It's about curiosity. You know what I'm saying? You see, you hear things, and you.
But would you marry outside your race?
Would I? Yeah, of course I would.
And the question is to the sisters: would they marry outside of their race? I mean, this don't have to be discussed tonight.
They ain't gonna do it. They won't do it.
I don't.
And if it was, go ahead.
I'm not gonna say I won't. Now, if that right man come along,
well, see,
Bill Gates come along like
but see, that's what I was about to say. In order for them to date outside their race, it has to be either an extremely rich man or an extremely attractive man. He has to.
Oh, he gotta have some swag.
So if you think about it, look at Eve. Nobody would have ever thought Eve would have ever married a white man, but he's a fucking billionaire. So that's the thing,
and still can't give him a child.
Well,
oh wow.
Fatigue.
That's why she left it. She left the talk to try to go home and get pregnant. And she still ain't pregnant.
It don't take that long.
So
she come over here to South.
And he got children from another relationship.
Yeah, but that's mean to say.
It
ain't mean to say. That's the truth.
What was the way you said it? Like,
yeah, it was the way.
Oh, I didn't mean. I like Eve is one
and
of my.
Still ain't getting no children.
Right.
Yeah, but right, because she left the talk show on Channel 2, and she went.
Maybe he ain't throwing it right.
Maybe he ain't. I don't know.
You ain't got to be throwing it right when you got a couple commas in your damn name in your bank account. You ain't got to be throwing nothing. I hit you with $10,000 upside.
I'm talking about to have the baby, sir.
Same thing. You think they ain't got in vitro and all that stuff? I can make a baby.
That is true.
There you go.
But some people are afraid of that stuff.
Well, Beyonce,
they just want to do it the natural way.
Beyonce, how you think they got them twins?
I ain't talking about. I said some people are afraid of that.
Some people can't afford that. That's the problem. They ain't afraid. That thing is very expensive for you to genetically engineer a child. And
in terms of Black women dating outside of their race, I don't know if many of us put ourselves in positions to be in the same places where a lot of men of another race would hit on us because you go to Walmart. Yeah, but
you go to Dollar General.
Yeah.
Do you leave your house?
Yes, but
you go to work.
But not many guys of an opposite race has ever.
But by you going places, that creates the opportunity. That's the thing. You just got to make yourself approachable.
Yeah. That's true.
You know. But
Gabrielle didn't carry that baby now, Natasha.
that's what she's saying. That's what she's saying.
No, she said Gabrielle Union got
She got her baby.
Got her
but you're
baby.
right. Yeah, they had to genetically engineer that child. I think that's what she's talking about.
She didn't carry the child.
I know they had a surgery.
Yeah, but-
Another woman
But
carried.
it was a surgery.
Yeah,
but it was that it was her egg or in his
Yeah, they
sperm.
paid. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that's what she was talking
Yeah,
about.
but I thought you was talking about Eve carrying the child herself.
No,
Well,
you
that
Right,
can't even
Fatine
get pregnant.
Fatine-
alluded to.
That's what Fatine was talking about, right? Well, that's.
I was just making a point that
I mean, that's how you said it.
a
Like
mean
she.
point.
Yeah.
You couldn't have a baby.
Right.
No. Vic brought up about Eve and about marrying a billionaire, and then I brought up because again, it's how you said it, how I said it, and I didn't mean any harm on it, but I can reframe back. The point I said is that, and she still hasn't had that baby yet because they've been trying to have that baby. So
Yeah. See, I thought you was talking about carrying it. No.
No. She still.
I mean, I think.
She talked out on this show. I'm a fan of Eve, and I was a fan of that show when Eve was on there.
Hey,
and she
Eve.
talked about that. She
Right.
left the show. She said she was going back home, and with COVID and this, that, and other, and try.
It's
to
too late
have
now.
a
He
child.
does not reflect
It's too
The
late.
view-
Now.
opinions of us.
Okay.
It's too late now. Eve over 40.
You know what I mean?
It's too late. The chances are slim, though.
Halle Berry was over 40.
Before Halle Berry
Man,
was
she
50,
had help, bro.
Yeah.
She had help.
but she still carried that child.
So after
She didn't have a
35,
surrogate. She carried that child.
After
Right.
35, the chances are cut like by 50% or something like that, right?
So what we gonna talk about the letter?
Right.
It's over.
Let's give our final thoughts. Okay.
So I feel like my man is cheating on his wife because that's why he got a vasectomy to start with. But bruh, you can't tell your wife that you got a vasectomy until she has the child and you secretly get the child tested. That's
Got
the only way you can tell her.
Got it.
You
That's the only way
cannot
you
not
better
tell
tell
her.
Huh?
You cannot not tell her.
Yes, he can. He doesn't have to tell her
Because-
anything.
It'll probably now eat him alive for 9 whole months. Like,
No, it won't,
Wondering.
because it ain't ate him alive when he first got it.
I'm talking
Why
about
would it eat you
wondering
alive
about
now?
this child first. Like,
Yeah,
whole
he's
time.
constantly wondering, is this my baby? This can't be my baby. Like,
Let
I had
me
a
put y'all two on game for a second. Dude, do not say anything about your vasectomy until you secretly get that child tested. Once you get that child tested, if it's your baby, you need to go to your doctor and you need to tell your doctor, bro, you need to fix this because it done came undone. But if that ain't your child, then you bring it up. That's game. Don't sit here and play your hand before you know what I'm saying?
Victor just shut that down. He
Well,
just shut it down. He
I
did.
mean, I
He
feel
shut
like
it down.
he should have told her, if he was going to tell her, he should have did it at the beginning.
Yeah, he should. It's a bunch of things he should have done, but I'm telling you how he needs to play it, bro.
Now.
Don't play. Don't tell. Just live with it till that baby born, and then you and the child go for a ride to the fertility clinic. You can come to Florence and pay your $350 on Court Street and get that baby tested. And in about 2 to 3 days, you get your results back, and then you can file for a divorce, or you can go back to your base doctor and tell them my vasectomy got undone. But I damn sure wouldn't. If that baby mine, she would never know. I wouldn't tell her shit.
So I'm just gonna say, like Confucius says, you play in the mud, you get dirty in the mud. So this is your lifestyle that you chose. This is what you agreed upon. That's fine. That's what you agreed upon. But what happens is it's not traditional, but that's what y'all agreed upon. Got a little messy. And since it got messy, you understand, y'all both continue to stay messy. You went and got a vasectomy, didn't tell her. She's pregnant now, and I got to stay with Vic. Don't play your hand until she shows her hand. And what happens if she loses? What, God forbid, she lose the baby? You done played your hand. Don't play your hand. Just wait to see, have that baby test. And then if that baby is not yours, then you be like, look, this baby's not mine. And he ain't even got to tell her he had a vasectomy at the end of the day. He ain't got to say shit. He ain't got to say something. He just be like, this baby didn't walk like me. This baby didn't look like me. And I had this baby test. What's she going to do? What's she going to do? It's not his. So
I'll
what the hell?
never tell him. Never.
Yep,
I mean, I
because
get
she
it.
may be able to sue him back on some other stuff. I wouldn't tell. Don't play your hand, bro. Don't play your hand. Don't play your hand. Just shut up. Shut up.
I mean, I get it. I get it now.
And when you leave her, you just get with your side piece, because that's what Victor said. You got a side piece. They got songs for all of this.
They got a song for this.
Side piece, stroking. I'm stroking.
Okay.
Stroking. Side piece.
Well,
side piece. That's them country songs too. Sorry, y'all. They don't make them songs up here.
yes, that's what they're saying, Tasha. Test the baby without her knowing. Yes.
Damn right. Damn right. A lot of men have done that.
I mean, because you definitely don't want to be like, I'm testing this baby because I don't know if it's mine. Okay.
So
That's
you got people knowing.
Three
My
times.
bad.
You don't need
cheek.
the mother. What you need the
You
mother?
don't need a
for?
mother. Just you need a cheek, and that's it, and a
So
swab.
that's how you did it, though.
You don't need the mother. You're testing the baby's DNA versus yours.
Your
I
DNA.
get that, but I'm asking.
What?
That's
You just didn't tell the mother. You just
I
did it.
don't know. She probably know now, but I checked all three of mine. And
Without her knowing.
I ain't afraid to say it.
Without her knowing.
You know why I did it? I did it within the first 12 weeks. Do you know why I did it within the first 12 weeks?
No, we
So I
waiting.
can take my name off that damn birth certificate. You got 12 weeks to take your name off that birth certificate. In South Carolina, if not, that's your child.
you hell, Vic.
Huh?
And,
You
and
just
we,
kept like
and we
kept
talked
the
about
kids.
this. We talked about this on the show before. How you are held, like Vic said, that if you're not the father, you still it's your liability now. After, as Victor said, those 12 weeks, that's your child, and you are financially obligated to take care of them.
So you
children
just
until-
kept the kids and took them for a ride.
I ain't kept nothing. We just, what the mama gonna say? If you laid in the bed all hurt up and I say, well, I'm just take the children out for a minute. What you gonna say? No. I'm the dad. What you gonna say? What you gonna say? Nothing.
Where you
gonna
going?
think that we just riding around?
I want to ride. I'm tired of sitting in the house.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I'm gonna tell them, well, you go ahead and lay down and watch the stories. I'm gonna take, the baby and the other baby, and we're gonna ride. So I know I just got to check this one right here. Hey man, I got my 350.
Damn. Tasha's good.
No, go ahead.
Just say Tasha says we need to have a letter surrounding the side piece. No, we don't need to have a letter surrounding the side piece. We need to bring on a side piece and let them talk.
One might be already on here.
Ooh.
Victor Alvatine.
Veronica Deanna.
First of all,
What's
I
happening?
ain't said nothing, so don't come for me.
Wait, what did he say?
I'm just sitting here taking it all in. Let's be clear.
What did you say?
You said Victor or Fatine. He goes,
Yeah,
Veronica or Deanna.
Oh, that's what Mr. Unvaccinated said.
No, Fatine. Shots fired.
Oh,
What's up, Dustin? That was my old staff sergeant right there.
Fire.
Dustin York.
what's up, Dustin?
Hey, Dustin.
Staff sergeant. You refer to him as staff sergeant York.
Oh, so he was in those little barrels getting it on too?
No. He was married.
She said the barrels.
The barracks. The barracks.
Oh, you shut that down real quick.
No,
No.
He must be married because they shut that.
No. I mean, to be honest with you, no. If anybody, he was a really somebody.
Straight up.
Yeah, I really looked up to him. He kept me out of trouble as much as he could.
Oh, that is so funny to me.
He could tell you stories. God, he could tell you some stories.
Oh, Maybe one day he could sip some tea with
I
us.
know.
No.
Oh God, that is funny to me.
Dog, this girl said for team, let me know. I got a lot of stories. You just got God, dog.
Tasha, or you want to be a guest? Tell Veronica, tell Tasha what she can do.
Well, Tasha, along with the rest of you, with the rest of you guys, you clearly can be a guest of Tangy Tea of Life. Just go to tangyteaoflife@gmail.com or leave your information right here on Tangy Tea of Life page, and we will get back with you. If you have topic suggestions, if you would like to write a letter, please send it. tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. And yes, if you would like
harping on that guest, please.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Please.
But yes, please.
Because he
All
is
right.
on one.
All right, guys. We'll have a great night. Screenshots and all. Screenshots are the best. Come on, Tasha.
Tasha ready to join us, boy.
Yeah, but not with screenshots. We have to be careful.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want anybody coming at the Tangy Tea of Life.
That's right.
But we would love to hear your story. You can definitely send us an email, tangyteaoflife@gmail.com. Yeah. I'm reading these comments and trying to end the show.
Tasha says,
you see what Dustin say? You see what Dustin say?
What, Dustin? Trust him with my life, my brother's life, and my kids. He has helped with all of them. Dustin, what you want?
Oh God, here we go.
No, I just playing.
No, Cheryl. Cheryl is all about the doggone
tea.
Cheryl said Tasha said she got receipts.
Just write a letter.
Thank you, Mr. Sammy. You as well. Everyone have a great weekend. Thank y'all so much for joining us tonight. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for watching the tea each and every week. We appreciate you guys so much. Have a fantastic weekend. Remember to practice that social distancing. Wrap it up this weekend, tonight, whatever.
Right.
Wrap it up.
What? The show? I ain't wrapping up nothing.
I'm just saying. All right, guys, have a good night. All of you out there, thank y'all so much once again for watching. We appreciate you guys, because if it wasn't for you guys, there would be no tea. Thank y'all. My guy all the way from New York, WBLS radio station for Teen. Appreciate you, my brother, for joining us tonight. My girl Deanna, thank you so much, sis, for sitting in with us. We appreciate you. Mr. Unvaccinated, definitely good having you with us as well.
We'll stay unvaccinated.
Pam, hey Pam.
Pam,
we need you back on the tea as well. Maybe one Tuesday you can,
Pam wasn't on the tea.
Yeah, she was on the tea with Deanna and myself, and
that was the first one I did, I think.
Oh,
it was all females. Yeah.
I know y'all was lying.
Natasha talking about put Tasha on the show and bring the receipts. Oh gosh. You know what? We're out of here, guys. Thank y'all so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. Stay safe out there, all right?
Peace.
Be good.